Ooh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, fish on. I love catching hounds. Of course I love catching hounds. Who doesn't? I've lost it. I've dropped it. Oh. No, we're in again. We're in again. Fish on again. Oh, there we go. Bags of fun. Oh, we're in again. We're in again. Little awesome things. There you go. Second one of the night. Lovely fish, that one. Cracker. See how long it takes to get the next one, shall we? Ooh. Ooh. 4 minutes. Yep. Oh. There we go, look. And fish on. Number 4, is that 3, 4? Probably the biggest one of the night so far as well. Absolute cracker. Today's little after-work soiree has seen me pop down to the Solent. It's a gorgeously hot day, completely the polar opposite to yesterday, which was wind and rain and misery. So I thought, gorgeous hot day. It's a little bit cloudy. You can see some stormy clouds in the background there, so it's a bit muggy and heavy. So I thought, oh, that just smells stinger, doesn't it? So I thought, a couple of hours on a stinger after work today. Tactics-wise, it's going to be mega simple. I've got the right hand rod there on a bagnall bar, great big sausage of ragworm, and I've clipped that and whacked it out there. And the left hand rod, also on a bagnall bar, just haven't bothered to clip it up. I just flopped it out there about 40, 50 yards. So 1 in, 1 out, both on just big ragworm sausages. I've only got, if I'm lucky, I might have 3 hours tonight before the tide starts ebbing. Although it is a very small tide, so if it's not too bad, on the weed and stuff like that, then I might stay a little bit longer. 3 hours to catch a stinger. That's a challenge, isn't it? That is a challenge. Little pesky rattles on the left-hand rod there. Tiny little little bream, I think, by the looks of it. It's quite a big chunky bait, so I'll let them chew on it for a while. It might attract something bigger, you never know. I can't believe the difference in 24 hours. This is gorgeous. Almost feels like summer again. Let's get this one in. This is one that's been rattling around, little fish. See how much bait's left on there? First cast in, 20 minutes. Absolutely threadbare, stripped. That could be crabs, little bream, little bass, all sorts of things. The only downside to fishing the Solent, even when you're fishing for big fish with big baits, you've still got to turn those baits over pretty quickly. So I'll give these ones 15 minutes, check the baits, and go from there. I think it could be quite a busy session, rebaiting and recasting, even if it's not catching fish. So much for my after work relax sesh. A nice leisurely lob out there. I haven't actually had a stinger for a couple of years. Really hope I get one. Haven't really put much time in for them, in my defence. I've never had a particularly enormous one. My PV was 1915. That was the weight, not the year I caught it. I'm not that old. I think the last one I caught was with Mr. Hound. Wayne and I went to Park Shore. Had a great session on the hounds, loads of hound, and then in amongst the hounds I had a little stinger. Wasn't a very big one. Probably only single figures, but always nice to see. Can't remember when that was. Wayne, if you're watching, when was that? There's my stinger dinner. Stinger dinner. Stinger. That's not as easy to say as I thought it was going to be. That was supposed to roll off the tongue like some witty catchphrase. Sounds like part of a Batman song, doesn't it? Stinger dinner 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 stinger dinner. No, let's give up on that one. Anyway, that's 2 big juicy king rag whipped up into a sausage. Nice big thick bait. Love it. I think the main reason I use a large bait heavily whipped up is just to try and resist the pests a little bit longer. Just chuck out a single ragworm threaded up the hook. Probably going to last about 30 seconds. Go on, baby. I want to see one of you hoop over. I've had so many different bites from stingers over the years. I've had sort of like slow, sort of just gentle pull downs. I've had slam down and express trains. Could be anything. One thing's definitely not is a little rattly though. That's never resulted in a stinger. 15 minutes on that cast, a little bit of bait left. I think that's going to be my golden window tonight. Ooh, hello. Hello. Yes, fish on. Ooh. Oh, it's a big fish. Ooh, it's just hanging in my other rig up down there. Rod just started going over. I'm going to say something really stupid now. I hope it's not a hound. I love catching hounds. Of course I love catching hounds. Who doesn't? I just want a stinger. I really want a stinger. Come on, baby. It's not doing anything crazy like a hound does. Been quite sedate all the way in so far. Just a big heavy lump. Certainly not like those crazy Warsash hounds the other day. They were bonkers. I've never caught angry hounds in my life. Come on, baby, what we got? What do we got? Oh. Oh. Oh, I lost it, I've dropped it. I dropped the fish. Oh. Oh. Oh, guys, big kick. In close. Oh, it's done me on something sharp. Oh Christ, it shredded my snood. So all I've got left, it's way above the cascade swivel, it's way up from the hook, but there's a really shredded bit here and it's cut thin right down to a little wispy bit of line. It's obviously just hit something sharp out there and ping, gone. Gone, gutted. Oh, I'm absolutely gutted. Never mind, come on. It's only an hour into the session. That was the first proper bite, proper fish, so hopefully an hour and a half or 2 hours still to go. Hopefully I'll get another one and actually put it on the beach. That's 060 line I'm on as well. It's pretty tough stuff. Win some, lose some, guys. I just convinced myself it was a smooth hound. It doesn't matter, I caught loads of those. Oh, we're in again. We're in again. Come on, this time, surely. Well, fish on again. Oh, Christ. Feels a bit more houndy. Oh. Blimey. Powerful hound. Love that drag. Peeling off. I'm relatively convinced it is a hound, but it does feel a good fish. Thankfully it's running up to the right and away from the other line. It's very nice of it. Also, I got snagged up slightly to my left, so hopefully that stays away from whatever it was I lost my last fish on. Here it comes. What are we betting, guys? What are we betting? Yeah, smooth hound. I can see a tail fin. Always bags of fun there. Well, there we go. It might be a hound, not quite the fish I was after. Bags of fun. And that one came probably only 3 or 4 minutes after I lost that fish, so I'm going to convince myself maybe it's just a hound I lost. I don't feel so bad now. Oh, we're in again. We're in again. I think I've got a pack of hounds moving through. Again, that's about 3 minutes after the last one. There she goes now. Oh well, let's have some fun with hounds instead. Whoa. They're awesome things. In you come. Come on. Ooh. Who woke you up? This one's an angry one. Oh, got it on the surface out there. Popped up on the surface about 30 yards out. It's a fun thing about fishing shallow venues. They do that sometimes. All the way down there. It's going to beach itself about 50 yards up the beach. Come here, come back this way, you daft fish. Well, only a hound, but it's a decent sized hound. There you go. Second one of the night, landed. Lovely fish, that one, cracker. Right, I'll get her straight back. Don't forget to set the drag. See how long it takes to get the next one, shall we? It's 8:22, bait's in the water. We'll time this one, shall we? I need to get a bait on the other rod as well. There's probably no bait left on them whatsoever because those two fish meant I've abandoned the other rod. Ooh. 8:26, 4 minutes, assuming that's a hound. Come on, peel off. There we go. I think it's just heading straight down tide rather than away from me. 4 minutes into a hound. Possibly, let's see. Yep. Ooh. Yeah. Not a particularly big one, but it's a hound. It's heading up left, this one. Don't want it to go left. The line's up there, and I've got these groins. So I've got a bit of side strain on it, get it to come back down this way. Come on, come this way. I'm gonna walk up this way a little bit. Here she goes. Got to get under my rod to learn this one. Oh. Hound number 3. You're right.
What have you caught?
That's a Smoothound.
Oh, okay.
It's a shark species, obviously. Looks like a small shark, doesn't it? But
It's amazing.
yeah, they're gorgeous
Beautiful.
things. But they're a shark with no teeth, though. So
Oh, is that right?
yeah. So you're not going to get your toes nibbled off.
No way.
They get quite a lot down here.
That's awesome.
I'm going to get it back because she's a bit lively. Well, I haven't had a hound for 5 minutes now. This has just given me time to bait up a spare rig and get this one in and changed. It's been out there for about 45 minutes, I think. Or however long it took me to mess around with all those hounds. What an evening this is. Absolutely beautiful. All those heavy clouds moved off quite a while ago. Stunning. I love evenings like this. There we go, surprisingly enough. A bit of weed, a rock, 0 bait. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. There we go, look. And fish on. Well, at least I had time to actually change that bait. Oh, fish off. No, fish still on. I'm just an amateur and don't know what I'm doing, clearly. Oh. Oh, he's really woken up. He just swam towards me. Feels a bit line wrapped, this one. Got an audience behind me. I had an audience on that last fish, which is why I just kind of put it straight back. Now I've got an audience again. Believe it or not, I'm actually quite a shy person. And I hate having members of the public watching me fish. Big fish. Ooh. Here we go. Number 4, is that for the evening? Probably the biggest one of the night so far as well. Absolute cracker. Amazing fishing in perfect conditions. What a summer's evening this is turning out to be. Oh God, the other one's going. think I'm going to go down to 1 rod. This is not a 2 rod evening. Seems to be getting angry as the night goes on. Oh, I've dropped it. Oh, it's just swimming towards me. It's the second time I've done that. Thomas, you numpty. No, I think I have dropped it. Yeah, dropped it. Fiddlesticks. Well, have I? No, I haven't. It's literally just swimming straight towards me. Just. Oh well. There we go. Made my life easier. A little bit smaller than the last. And it gave me a bit of a run around to start with and then swam straight into the beach. That made my life easier. Right, 1 rod for a bit, I think, whilst it's a bit manic. I'm just going to change the battery on the camera very quickly. Hopefully I'll have time to do that before that goes again. Right, battery changed, no bite. Result. Had quite an audience on those last couple of hounds. The first one that I was chatting to the guy about, I just slipped back, didn't really show the camera. But that bigger one, I wish I'd actually weighed it. That was definitely a double. I don't think it was quite 13-11, my YouTube PB so far. I didn't want to keep it out of the water for too long and weigh it with a bunch of public around. It just got to be a little bit savvy when it comes to things like that, haven't we? We're all ambassadors for our sport. And I think if there was non-anglers watching that and me keeping a fish out of the water for too long, not that I do, I'm pretty quick and efficient when it comes to things like that, but I don't know, I just took the option to not weigh it and just put it straight back. I do. They were all quite pleased to see it. Come on. It's been 4 minutes and I haven't had a fish. What a bonkers hour that was. Oh, here we go. Yes. Oh, they are just so powerful. What was that? What did we get to? Oh, we got all the way to 6 minutes without a fish that time. We'll have our mate by the end of tonight. I don't think this one's a very big one. Tangled up in a bit of weed as well. No, quite a small one in fact. There we go, probably the smallest one in the evening. Still a lot of fun to catch. Come on then. Yeah, there we go. 3 or 4 pounds, something like that. All starries tonight. Really, really pretty fish. Which does beg the question, is there actually 2 different species? Discuss. Disaster. And I mean disaster. When you're having one of those sessions where every time you throw a bait in the water you catch an enormous shark and then the light starts to fade and you go and get your light out your box. And not only have I forgotten my headlight, I've also forgotten my floodlight for the cameras. Oh no. Yeah, I'm probably just going to have to pack up and go home and leave all these hungry fish. You know, why would I want to keep catching fish anyway? My arm hurts, so... Oh, I can't believe it. Who can I phone? Who will deliver? Who can deliver me a headlight, I wonder? Too many daytime sessions recently, see? All this daytime fishing I've been doing. It's no good for me, clearly. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to do a little outro. So this is the outro. And then I'm just going to carry on fishing until I genuinely can't see anything else. It'll be too dark to film, sadly, but I'll have another, I'll say hour, I'm not going to have another hour, I mean, it might have another half an hour without any light, using my phone as a light or something, I don't know, I'll try and catch more fish just because I don't really want to leave these fish. One slight difference I want to leave you with, if I may. On my panels, when I'm fishing sort of longer chunks of ragworm, I've got my circle hook up the top, and I've been fishing for ages the Kamzan B950U and a size 2.0, or various other 2.0s. A couple of weeks ago I switched to a Gamakatsu, the F314 in a size 1. Now I know a size 1 might sound small to you, but a size 1 314 is actually slightly bigger than a 2.0 950U. but it's a heck of a hook. It is phenomenal. Talk about sharp, talk about strong. I'm absolutely bowled over with how good that hook is. So my one little tackle tip for the evening, check out the 314s and the size 1 for your hound fishing. Oh, what a hook. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. That's been a manic hour and a half. Thoroughly enjoyed that. I didn't get my stinger, completely forgot I was supposed to be here for stingers, wasn't I? Let me say all that again then, I'm devastated, it's been a terrible evening, didn't catch a stingray, all these pesky silver dogfish got in the way. No, absolutely beautiful evening. There's not a breath of wind, it's just calm and peaceful and interrupted every now and again by a screaming clutch and a crazy hound. You can't get better than that, can you?